guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Praveshika Kumar and I am so thrilled to be back with another vlog, or actually another video which is a vlog. So good morning. It's a Monday and I am really exhausted and energized at the same time. I don't know how that my brain gets to process this feeling, but we're there, we're doing it. So today's weather was pretty good and I'm working from home, so I am genuinely excited for the day. Okay, so I did not plan on vlogging today, but I just had this thought when I was driving back home from physio, and I thought, okay, maybe I should try and vlog. So that's why I couldn't vlog the earlier bits of my day, but it's somewhere around 9:30, so I'm going to quickly speed you guys up on what happened and then take you guys along with me on the rest of the day. So we did wake up at 7. I ideally aim to wake up by 6 because I have physio in the morning and then I have to come back, get ready and get to work by somewhere around 9:30, 10. That's the whole idea, but I just woke up at 7 today because I was super exhausted. I had a long Sunday. So yeah, we woke up and I went to physio. I'm doing physio because I have a knee situation. I have one of my muscles near the patella is weak, and so every time I'm trying to work out or I'm trying to dance or I'm trying to do something, my knee's been hurting. So I decided to go actually see a sports doctor, and I've been on rehab and sports physio for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I am actually more than 2 to 3 weeks, I think almost close to a month, and I am loving the progress I'm making. I think today is remarkable because I got to do 10 minutes of cycling without pain, and that is, I can't explain that because I used to try and do cardio at the gym around end of May, and I used to do it with pain because I was like, no, this is probably part of the process, and I did not know that I could do it pain-free. So I am super proud of myself because I have endured and come this far, and I was able to do squats with absolute zero pain today. I'm just hoping the pain doesn't shoot up at the rest of the day now that I'm bragging so much about it, but it's progress and I'm very proud of myself. Okay, now having said that, we came back and now it's time to actually take a shower, get ready, have breakfast and get to work. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, as much as this weather wants me to just sit down, grab a book and read, I don't want to do that because it's a Monday and there's a lot that we need to do. So yeah, let's go. Oh, I forgot to tell you, in case you still haven't subscribed to my channel, do that and hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified. Yeah, now let's just actually go and get on to the day. I took a shower, I changed, I think this really pretty comfy cotton dress from Kolkata. Don't know why I did that dance, but yeah, we also did skincare. And yeah, I pulled out and set up my room. It was really messy, but slightly better now. So yeah, we're gonna quickly grab breakfast. I did make myself some muesli and coconut milk. I just love that. It's cinnamon flavored, it's gluten free. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna quickly grab breakfast, do my to-dos, and then we're gonna get on with the day. Okay, breakfast done. I'm actually gonna start working. It's about 10:34. I did do a little bit of work here and there, but I'm actually going to sit down and focus and start work. I have my to-do list ready and we're gonna get going. Okay, it's been an hour since I sat down and finished some work. I've done some things, I've checked off some things, but I just realized that Monday is totally Mondaying with me. There's just a lot more that keeps getting added to that list and a lot more that needs to be done. So I'm going to focus and keep going. But while I'm doing that, I did succeed in finishing 2 calls and I spoke to a friend and also some work was done. I'm also being efficient by transferring some footages that I want to edit in the evening post work from like my system to my hard disk, from OneDrive to my system and all of that, because I'm not going to be using my personal system now, and I don't want to do it when I start editing, because that's going to take like a lot of time and it's going to waste a lot of time. So I thought multitasking is the way to go. But in spite of all of that, I've been drinking a lot of water. I'm very proud of myself. PSA, I always keep a bottle of water in my table filled. I keep a small one because it motivates me to like drink and then walk and go get it filled again. That also means that I'm not sitting down for too long, and number one, it affects my knee, and number two, I get some steps counted in for as well. So like just a breather to walk out of my room and go get like water. So yeah, that's happening. Anyway, we'll see where the rest of the day takes me to. I also have to get some reading done. There's a lot I need to do. I had lunch. It was a pretty wholesome, good calorie meal. I had like some rice and garlic korma and yam fry. So that's with yogurt. So it's pretty filling, and I think I'll be good till like evening. So yeah, I just thought I'm gonna come to my balcony for a little bit. It's not a big balcony, but just like a small one, like a storage space that we have. Just kind of look at some light and greenery and then go back and get to work. So yeah, I think in the afternoon I have like 2-3 tasks to complete at work, and then I'm gonna have to sit down on my assignments, and maybe I'll get some reading done. Let's see. It's around 5 p.m. right now, and I'm actually very happy because in the afternoon post lunch I got like a good amount of work done. I was able to transfer the footages, work on some of my actual official work on some documents and stuff, and planned out for the assignments and everything. So self-pat. I did check off a couple of things on my to-do list, so even more happy, but there's still like quite a bit of work left, so I'm gonna have to plan that out and at least get most of it done. So that's the part of today. But what are we going to do now? We're actually going to go for a walk. So yeah, considering that my knee is still healing, I'm not allowed to do like a full-fledged workout or like an extreme cardio session yet. But however, I can take myself out on walks because that helps me kind of, you know, feel like I'm doing something, I'm doing some workout, I'm feeling good about it, but at the same time also give my knee a little bit of strengthening, if that's what it is. I'm supposed to do that pretty regularly, so we're gonna go for a small little walk around the neighborhood. Ideally I would be dressed in gym clothes and shoes and like full on walking mode, but since I'm not supposed to do like a full stretch and all of that, and it's just gonna be like a small walk, I call this my mental health walk, which means I wear comfy clothes, I wear like nice comfortable footwear, put on my headphones and take a walk around my neighborhood, feeling all the energies, getting all the air, looking at all the greenery and listening to some good music. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on one of my mental health walks. So let's go. We're back from the walk. I did about 3.5 kilometers and somewhere close to 5k steps, about 45 minutes. I am so happy, I am so glad I took this walk today because I've not been able to do this. This is like the bare minimum, but I've not been able to do this without pain for a while now, and I am so glad that I was able to pull it off today, and I did not feel any pain so far, and I'm glad I'm healing. And I also love these kind of walks, especially this time around, because the weather is kind of crazy, but it's actually pretty good in the evenings. It's breezy, it's cloudy, but at the same time it's like it's kind of sticky, but it's also breezy, so I'm kind of okay with the weather. But I love the clouds. I love just taking a walk around greenery and just letting myself not to overthink, but at the same time think and process and declutter. So yeah, mental health walks for me have been my biggest source of calmness for a while, but I did miss it because I've not been able to do it as much as I used to do it earlier, before, when my knee did not hurt as much. So yeah, now that we're back and this long PSA was done, I'm gonna go up now and take a shower and maybe drink lots of water and get back to work because we have a lot to finish. So let's go. It's 7 o'clock. Post my walk, I met my grandmother who lives down on the first floor, and then I was talking to her. I came up, I took a shower, and now I'm gonna have dinner because I generally try and eat before 8 because it helps with digestion, it helps with my weight loss journey and all that. So dinner for me today is millet dosa and coconut chutney and some moraga pudi. For those of you who don't know moraga pudi, it's like a spice puri. It's called idli puri. It's moraga puri. So I'm having that for dinner, and I wrapped up my work, but I still have my assignment and some editing to do. So we're gonna finish eating. We're gonna watch something, finish eating, and we're actually gonna sit down and do all of those things. So. Dinner's over and we're going to start with all of my college assignments now because I want to finish all of that's on priority, like in terms of assignments, deadlines, college work and everything, and then sit on edit because I know otherwise it's going to keep crossing my mind during edit and I'm definitely not going to like that. And what am I editing? So I'm editing my comeback video for YouTube. I am really nervous and skeptical about it, and I'm also editing what I've read so far in my reading journey because I think by the time this comes out, probably both of them would have gone out. I don't know, I'm really nervous. It's been a long time since I've posted stuff on YouTube, and but I'm really excited to do that. So it's kind of like a very mixed emotion. So we're gonna try and overcome that. We're gonna have to break the creative block. We're gonna have to break that pathway. So we're gonna do that. Also, you guys are just staying there. I know there are not multiple angles right now because I'm still figuring out the vlogging process, but we're gonna improve from here, that's for sure. I was working on my assignments. I actually got done like halfway through. I was working on like the sourcing of content and working on the strategy for my marketing submission at college this weekend. But that's when I got pulled into a work call. Like, I just had to document this because this is exactly what it is to be in a day of my life. This is literally how a day of my life is because I'm always juggling between work and studying and managing like everything at the same time. This is just totally my life, and so I had to document this. Welcome. This is actually a day in my life. Okay, I'm gonna finish this call and then get back to my assignments. My iPad's on charge because I need to work on my thumbnail for the YouTube upload tomorrow. I'm hoping that I should be able to do this by tomorrow noon, or at least if I have the working file over here, I can take it on my phone and work on it when I have the time at work. In the status of my assignments, I have uploaded 3 of my assignments. I still have 3 of them to do, but no, I have 4 of them left to do, but the deadline being 26th, I have all the content and stuff that's ready, so I need to just sit down and work on it. So if I plan, I should be able to do a lot efficiently in the next 2-3 days. In context of the edit part, I did most of my edits on my phone because it's my YouTube comeback video. It was a pretty short video, so I just didn't want to waste my time transferring footage and sitting and doing it on my laptop, so I just did it on my phone when I had the time. The video goes up most likely tomorrow or day after. By the time you're seeing this, it's already up, and I'm probably back on YouTube if you're seeing this. So yeah, I just have a little bit of the text and the overlays that I need to work on, which I'll probably do like tonight or maybe first thing in the morning. That won't take like a lot of time, so that's sorted. But I do have another video I need to edit this week, so I'm gonna have to schedule it and plan it. That's gonna require like sitting down time. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and next up we're gonna read, and we're just gonna wind up in like some time. and then I'm probably gonna go read and crash. Alright, we're actually at the end of the day, and this is the most exciting part of the day that I always look forward to. It's around 10:35 and I've wrapped up most of my work. The tasks are all done, scheduled and planned for, and I've officially moved into my bedroom. Sorry for the horrible lighting, but I did not want to put up my big lights because I usually have my dim lights, which is my night light, to read. So I wanted to be making it as real as possible. So yeah, that's that. Also, now it's when I'm actually going to get down to reading, because I've been doing this consistently for the last 6 to 10 months, where before I go to bed I definitely need to get in a couple of pages. I do read through the day whenever I have time. Like today was not one of those days where I had time to sit down and read, but generally when I do get some time, like when I'm having lunch, or like when I'm at work grabbing lunch and I have nothing to do, I sit down and read a couple of pages. Or like when I'm back from work and I'm really like done scrolling Instagram, I just sit down and grab like a couple of pages, and then I also read when I go to sleep. So this is just like my most favorite time of the day. I look forward to this every single day. No matter how exhausted I am, no matter how awake I am, I sit and read. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about what I'm reading. I am currently reading Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. So this is basically the last and the final book in the Twisted series, and I am just invested. I am absolutely invested in the series. Now, honestly, when I started out the series, I was really scared, I was really anxious, I was really like skeptical, because I had gotten the entire series as a set from one of my friends who used to run a bookstore on Instagram. You can check out all the details about where I got the books, when I get them, and all of that on my Bookstagram account, exclusively on Pustagram. So go and follow there if you want to know more of like bookish updates. I will anyway come and put it out here, but that's more like then and there. So that's that. Anyway, so when I got the book, I got the entire series, and I was like super skeptical, because I don't know. I mean, if you're a reader, let me know, because I am always anxious when I'm starting a series, because one, it's a big commitment. Two, when you start reading it, like if it's just the first book and you don't like it, you can always DNF the series, or you could like give it a shot later. But when you have like the entire series with you, you're like, oh my god, now I actually have the entire series. What if I don't like one of it? What am I gonna do? Should I give this another chance? Should I not? It's probably gonna guilt trip me. It's gonna like look into me from the bookshelf and be like, you bought me, but you did not dare look at me, and how can you be so unfair with me? I don't like those conversations with the books on my bookshelf, because I've had those enough, and now I'm trying to overcome that, and I'm trying to actually try and read most of the books that are there in my bookshelf that I have DNF'd or not touched, and then while I'm also discovering and buying more books. So I should probably go on a book buying ban. But anyway, trails. But yeah, I loved the first book, and I loved, except for Alex Volkov, I like the first book. Like, I don't know, probably I'm not a big fan of his, but I like the story. But what I loved the most is the way Anna Huang writes. Oh my god, the way she's weaved in all of the stories together in each book. They are a series, so which means all of them are within a series, which means you can read all of them together, and they all completely perfectly make sense and marry each other in a beautiful way. But they can also be great standalones. Like, you don't necessarily have to invest yourself into a whole series like I did, but in fact, guess what, if you actually start reading this, you will invest yourself into the whole series. Yeah, anyway, that was like a long monologue. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that. Probably I won't, so deal with it. But anyway, we're on the fourth book, the final book. I started it like late May, I think, so we're pretty good on track. I'm kind of proud of myself for the pace I'm reading at. No pressure. I don't want to rush into reading. I want to do it slow, steady. It's okay. I love this book. I'm halfway through. I'm excited to see what Christian and Stella have in store for me in this, but I love Anna Huang. Anyway, I'm gonna go read. I'll probably insert a reading montage, but if I don't, or whatever. I'm going to end with the voiceover now, which means thank you so much for watching. Please go like, share, subscribe, do the needful. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Pustagram in case you want to know updates about like life as well as bookstagram-ish, bookish stuff. And thank you for staying this far. I'm going to go read. This is Praveshika Kumar signing off.